What do billionaires know that we don't? Why are the world's wealthiest racing to build entire cities beneath the surface of the earth? What are they preparing for? And more importantly, should we be concerned? Stick around as we explore the shocking reasons behind this underground revolution and what it could mean for the future of humanity. Chapter 1: The Billionaire Underground Boom. Over the past few years, an alarming trend has quietly been taking place among the world's ultra-wealthy. From Silicon Valley tech moguls to real estate tycoons, billionaires are racing to build vast underground cities, private, fortified shelters hidden from public view. These aren't your typical survival bunkers. We're talking about luxurious underground complexes, complete with high-end living quarters, farms, gyms, theaters, and even private transportation systems. But what's driving this subterranean obsession? Why would anyone with access to the world's best homes and properties choose to live underground? The answer is both fascinating and chilling. Chapter 2: Fear of Global Catastrophe. The first and most obvious reason: fear. With the rise of climate change, political instability, pandemics, and even the looming threat of nuclear war, the super-wealthy are hedging their bets against an uncertain future. They're preparing for worst-case scenarios where the surface of the Earth becomes uninhabitable due to natural disasters, global conflicts, or economic collapse, and they have the means to protect themselves, while the rest of us are left scrambling. But it's not just doomsday preppers who are driving this trend. Tech futurists and billionaires are also looking to these underground cities as a safe haven from economic collapse and social unrest. Think about it. If society crumbles, where would you rather be? In a massive, secure underground complex, or stuck above ground in a chaotic world? Chapter 3: The Technological Utopia. Below, however, this isn't just about survival. Some billionaires see these underground cities as the next frontier in human civilization. They envision them as self-sustaining, high-tech utopias where humanity can thrive, even in the face of global crises. Take Elon Musk, for example, who's famously focused on building colonies on Mars. But closer to home, he's also invested in digging underground tunnels through his company, The Boring Company. While the public narrative is about improving transportation, what if these tunnels are part of a bigger vision? An underground metropolis where only the elite can live and work. Other billionaires like Peter Thiel and Jeff Bezos have expressed interest in technologies that can sustain life in isolated, controlled environments. Underground cities could offer a solution. A place where the wealthy can continue living their high-tech lifestyles while the rest of the world deals with the chaos above. Chapter 4: Underground Living, Luxury, Not Just Survival. Now, you might think these underground cities would be all about survival, but that's where you'd be wrong. For billionaires, survival isn't enough. It has to come with luxury. These underground complexes are being designed with every high-end amenity you could imagine. Think private cinemas, indoor pools, climate-controlled environments, cutting-edge gyms, and even indoor farms that provide fresh food all year round. These spaces are designed to be self-sufficient, completely disconnected from the world's problems. They can produce their own food, water, and energy, ensuring that the ultra-rich won't just survive, they'll thrive in comfort, even if the rest of the world collapses. Chapter 5: The Ethics of Escaping Society. But here's the big question: is this ethical? while the wealthiest people in the world are preparing for doomsday by building their own underground safe havens, billions of people around the globe are left with no such protection. If a global catastrophe does occur, would these underground cities become isolated pockets of power for the ultra-elite, leaving the rest of us to fend for ourselves? The divide between the rich and the poor has always been vast, but the idea of billionaires living underground while society crumbles above brings that inequality to an extreme. Are we heading toward a future where the rich literally escape the problems of the world, while the rest of us are left to deal with the consequences? Chapter 6. What does the future hold? So where does this lead? Are we looking at a future where underground cities become the new norm for the wealthy, while the rest of us face the challenges of life on the surface? Or is there a deeper reason behind this trend? Some experts believe these underground cities are just the first step toward a broader vision. Colonies on the moon, Mars, or other planets. If billionaires can perfect the art of living underground, it could pave the way for human colonization of space. After all, if we can survive and thrive beneath the Earth's surface, the leap to creating habitats on other planets might not be so far-fetched. But for now, the reality is that billionaires are quietly preparing for a future the rest of us aren't invited to. And that raises serious questions about the direction of society, the growing gap between the wealthy and the rest, and the ethical implications of a world where only the rich can escape the chaos they helped create. So what do you think? Are these underground cities just a paranoid fantasy of the rich, or are they the future of human civilization? Could they hold the key to survival in an increasingly unpredictable world? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to uncover more hidden truths about the world's most powerful people, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications.